Hello and welcome to my review of the Blackstone Fortress Black Legionnaires. They're the Chaos Space Marines, new Chaos Space Marines. You're going to be seeing a lot of these in the Shadow Spear box set at some point. At the moment, the only way to get them is by buying the Blackstone Fortress box set, which will cost you £95. I'm hoping they will release a completely separate box set of Chaos Space Marines at some point. Anyway, you can use these in Warhammer 40,000. I'll go through the rules in a moment, but first of all, let's have a look at the models. Now, you get 4 heads with them, but there are 2 duplicates. So you can have a helmeted version or helmeted version. They look quite mean and evil either way. I've gone just for, you know, aesthetic purposes, one without helmet and one with a helmet, just so I can put a pale skin shade on this one, but their poses are identical. Aiming this bolt gun that way in a standard Space Marine pose. It's just their heads that are in different angles and that look different. Power plants are the same with these arched venting systems. You've got the same grenades, the same pistols, the same armor, but they're really awesome looking models, and it's great to see some new Chaos Space Marines. What I'll do now, just show you some size comparisons. We'll move the heads away now. Now, compared to Obsidious Mallex, he's got much more of a presence. He's on the 40mm base instead of the 32, but yeah, much more of a thicker model with that thunder hammer, and the armor is, yeah, a bit more baroque and a bit larger, as you can see, a bit more flamboyant maybe. So that's those two with him. Obviously, with more Chaos Space Marines, he's, you know, going to look a lot better. Compared to the Psychers, this is one of the Psychers. They have a lot more presence, but the Psychers obviously, you know, a fair bit taller because they're kind of levitating. Compared to the Militia, the Renegade Astra Militarum, yeah, definitely less kind of squishy, I want to say, and more of a presence, as you'd expect. This is a brilliant size comparison, what you'd expect Space Marines to be, you know, size wise. In my opinion, this is perfect. And speaking of which, let's just have a look at the newer Space Marines, the Spaceman Heroes. Similar height, not much to it. You can definitely see that the Chaos has had a corrupting influence and has bulked them up a little bit, but the bolt guns are in proportion. If anything, I'd say the Chaos one is a little bit smaller. Compared to Primaris Intercessor, you can see there that the Intercessor is a fair bit bigger, a bit taller, and yeah, a bit more of a presence. And you can see the bolt rifle is way bigger now as well. So hopefully all those size comparisons helped. Just gives you an idea of you know, these new sizes of these Chaos Space Marines. So what I'll do now is just go through all of the rules for them. They're a power points cost of a 1. They're a troop choice, so they're very cheap. Points cost wise, they cost 26 points, and that's models per unit is 2. So it is just 26 points for both of them, so basically 13 points each. Their movement speed is 6 inches, so they can keep up with Obsidious. Their weapon skill and ballistic skill is 3+, so strength 4, toughness 4, 1 wound, 1 attack, leadership 7, and a save of 3+. So quite standard Space Marine stat line there. The unit contains 2 Chaos Space Marines. Each model is armed with a bolt gun, bolt pistol, frag grenades, and crack grenades. Only one of this unit can be included in your army for some reason, but you've just got 2 of them. Bolt gun, quite straightforward. It's a range 24-inch, rapid fire 1 weapon, with strength 4, AP 0, and a damage 1. They got their bolt pistols too, which are 12-inch, pistol 1, strength 4, AP 0, and damage 1. The frag grenades are just your normal grenades, which is 6-inch range, grenade D6, strength 3, AP 0 and a damage 1, and then the crack grenades are a bit stronger, have a range of 6 inches, grenade 1, but their strength 6, and their AP is -1, and they do damage of D3. Now, this is where they're a bit different. They've got the ability, so they've got Servants of the Abyss. This ability has no effect unless your army includes Obsidious Mallex. If it does, you cannot set up any units with this ability before you have set Obsidious Mallex. That makes sense. When you set up Obsidious Mallex during deployment, all units with this ability are immediately set up at the same time. When you set up Obsidious Mallex on the battlefield for the first time, all units with this ability must be set up within 6 inches of him, or they must be all set up in the same transport as him. If they cannot be set up, they count as destroyed. Basically, you just have to put them with Obsidious Mallex. It's the most simplest way to describe it, because they're the Servants of the Abyss. Death to the False Emperor. Each time you roll a hit roll of 6+ for a model in this unit in the fight phase, it can, if it was targeting an Imperium unit, immediately make an extra attack against the same unit using the same weapon. These attacks cannot themselves generate further attacks. So just like his Death to the False Emperor, you're getting 6+ on your one attack, well in this case 2 because it's 1 each, then you get 6+ and you get an extra attack. That's alright. Malex's followers though. If your army is battle-forged, you can only include this unit in a detachment that also includes Obsidious Malex. Furthermore, this unit does not take up slots in a detachment that includes Obsidious Malex. That's quite self-explanatory. Keywords: Chaos, Heretic Astartes, Black Legion, Servants of the Abyss, Infantry, Chaos Space Marines, Black Legionnaires. So nothing out of the ordinary there. You have to set them up with Obsidious Malex. It's kind of like his 2 little bodyguards, but they don't do anything special. They haven't got any special weapons, haven't got any special stat line or anything like that. You're just getting the extra attacks, which on a 6+. So they're just adding to the body count, but they've only got 1 wound each. They're not the best. There's just extra bodies on the field really for him. It would have been nice if they had an extra ability like Malex's Fire Order or something, where they rapid fire their bolt guns. I don't know, just something would have been nice to buff him or to buff their own stat line. That would be great. Anyway, what do you guys think of the new Chaos Space Marine Black Legionnaires models? Put it in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Are you looking forward to the new Shadow Spear box game and all the Chaos models in there? Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Papa bless.